Okay, so um, welcome to What If Personas Were in My Academia Part 13. Okay, so let's just get right into it. Oh yeah, last part we had the whole attack on training camp. Anyway, let's just get into it. We start off this part in the hospital where Deku's still treated from his injuries, but due to him healing himself before throwing his second 100% smash at Muscular, he is not as at risk of permanent damage as in canon, as he was in canon. Um, if anyone is at risk, it's Muscular. Like, he was almost dead when they found him. But, anyways, after Deku was treated, most of Class 1A, including Minato, Minako, Yu, and Igus, came into his room, except Aizawa. Except Aizawa, he still had to deal with the press, um, like in Ken. But almost as soon as they got in, they started bombarding. I said star when I wrote the. They started bombarding Deku with questions like, "Who are they? What is the Veil Room? What is?" Guys, slow down. I will answer your questions the best I can, but first, can you three introduce yourselves and your power? Gladly. My name is Mieneta. I worked with the organization called Seas, which fought against shadows and saved the world. Next. Oh, I'm Miyako. I'm basically Miyato, but a female version. Female version. So yeah, same story. But we both led a team of Persona users. Same with you here. Well, I guess I'm up. My name is Yu Narakami, and I led an investigation team that looked into and prevented murders in Inaba. And the second thing we all have in common is that we all have the power of the wild card, along with access to the Velvet Room. Not to mention, not to mention that have trained Deku in how to use the power. Then Deku says, "Any questions about them?" Then Ida says, "How how were they able to train you? Also, didn't Minato die? Well, I guess Minako too." Sue then adds, "Now that you mention it, you still haven't explained to us what the Velvet Room is." Well, the Velvet Room is why they were able to train me. I guess they sort of live on in the Velvet Room. Yeah, that's pretty much how it works. As for what the Velvet Room um, it's is well, I will quote what Igor said when I first went there, that the room between dream and reality, mind and matter. All class, all of the class then says, "What?" I honestly don't know what it is exactly myself, but from my understanding, only wildcard users can access it, and it can take on many different appearances. For me, it is a hospital ward. For me and Miyako, it was an elevator, and for me, it was a limo. The three, oh no, they are each of us met an old man named Igor who would tell us about how the world is in danger, and that we have the power of the wild card. However, oh wait, no, this is Deku talking. Whoops, so Barbara. However, I was told some other things. Bakugo in the corner then says, "Oh yeah, like what was that damn nerd? And what was that damn nerd?" Well, I was told that there would be other Persona users. Huh? Huh? Why? Huh? Huh? Why didn't you tell anyone then? Because Igor. What the hell was I typing when I said that? I said Saint. Because Igor said that if I did, it would lead to nothing but chaos. People getting frustrated that they weren't able to summon their personas, their persona, and I can only assume that it would lead to a crap ton of shadows and shadow possessions. So I kept my mouth shut about it. Rock then says, "Well, that makes sense. But what was the other thing?" Well, I guess now that you guys know about the Velvet Room, I guess I can tell you about the origins of quirks. Everyone's eyes wide except for wildcard users. What? But nobody knows that. Well, Igor did, and he told me what our world. He told me that our world was born from another world. Everyone just yells, "What?" Then Deku says, "The reason quirks exist is because a group called the Phantom Thieves." Kamen then interrupts him saying, "I've heard about that group, but before, but I thought they were just a myth." No, they were real. In fact, they also saved the world together with their personas. They managed to defeat an entity called Yaldabaoth. Sorry, I'm out of breath for a second. And doing so created our world, which came with a side effect, or you can say it came with some quirks. So what you're saying is that personas are the basic reason behind our quirks. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Mieneta then speaks up, saying, "And each time we think we destroyed the shadows once and for all, they just end up coming back. It's like a never-ending cycle of pain." Both Miyako and you then not agreeing with this statement. Tokiami then says, "So, wait, if the Phantom Thieves were Persona users, is it safe to assume that their leader had the wild card? Had the wild card? Am I right about that?" One sec. Okay. Am I right about that? Okay. Sorry. Wild card. Okay. Yeah, he did have the wild card. Uraka then just asked, "Wait, so in the forest, I, I, I forgot to ask. Wait, in the forest, I heard Miyato call out his persona, and which was followed by a gunshot. So what's up with that?" "Oh, Miyato, you can explain." That's easy to explain. Miyato then takes out his evoker, and Ida says, "Excuse me, but this is a hospital. You should not have a gun here." First of all, Miyako has one too. Second, this is not a gun, it's an evoker. So stand back and watch. Miyako then fires the, the evoker at his head and summons out Orpheus. Everyone except Deku and Igus and the other wildcard users were were in complete and utter shock. Mia then says, "What the hell is wrong with you? You didn't even hesitate." Practice. Hell, my team has 11-year-old kid had an 11-year-old kid and a dog in it, and this is how we summon our personas. Momo then says, "A kid and a dog?" Don't ask. It was weird for us to have a dog as a persona user too. You think that's weird? I had a bear suit as a team member who was also a shadow. Then and Ren had a talking cat who was a shadow. Well, we all had weird team members. Then adds, sorry, um, Miyako then adds, "Except Deku, what's up with that, huh?" I think mine's on hold. Okay, all joking aside, does anyone know how the pros are doing with finding Todoroki? Everyone says no except Momo. You noticed this and said, "Hey, Momo, was it?" I couldn't help but notice you didn't answer the question. Do you happen to know something we don't? Everyone looks at Momo, and Momo was thinking, if villains are involved, we shouldn't do anything. But it's Todoroki. I can't just do nothing. Momo then looks up with a determined look on her face, telling everyone about the tracker she put on Nomo. And after hearing this, Deku said, "Well, what are we waiting for? We have to go save him." Uraka, Momo, I guess, and Ida tell Deku that they're going with him. And Deku says, Thanks, guys. Anyone else?" Miyato says, we are obviously going with you." Suyu then says, "I want to, but I'm afraid that I might just hold you back. So, but I'm rooting for you all." Okay, if you don't like how Suyu's staying behind, then I'm sorry, but here's the thing. The only reason Ida was able to truly help-ish, fight shadows is because he had some training beforehand. And even then, he was lagging behind with his first time fighting shadows. And Suyu, knowing this, would be afraid of going going because without any persona training, she feels that she would be more in the way than anything. Plus, not wait, plus plus wait, okay, I don't know why that doesn't make sense. So I'm not excluding Suyu for no reason. I just feel like I just feel like with her character at this point, she would believe that if she was there, her friends would have to pick her up the slack for her. And God forbid she was put in a situation where she was going to get hit by a fatal attack, and one of her friends jumped in to save her, and they got hit instead. She wouldn't be able to forgive herself. Don't get me wrong. If she had training beforehand, I would include her 100 goddamn percent. But because she didn't, I can't see her coming. And believe me, after this, she will not be put to the side. I plan on making her a force to be reckoned. I plan on her becoming a force to be reckoned with. So please don't think I'm hating on her. She is actually one of my favorite characters in the anime. So it really, believe me, it does hurt that I'm putting her to the side right now. But I'm trying to follow the characters the best I can right now, and I can sadly see this being the case. Sue with two. Anyway, back to the story. Kirishima then says, whoa, Madofro, are you getting ahead of yourself? Mina then says, yeah, uh, are you insane? You aren't pros. You can't just. I'm not going to sit back and watch while my friend is in danger. The room then just goes silent. Then Deku then says, I am going. Nobody can stop me. Kamari then says, so after a bit, Kamari then says, so you're all going no matter what? The team nods. Well then, good luck. Yeah, make sure to come back safe with Todoroki. That's Kirishima saying, I think. Yeah, I said Kirishima. I thought Kirishima. When I was writing that, I made Kirishima say, yeah, make sure to come back with Todoroki. Mieneta then says, you all are insane. Mina then punches Mina and says, what he means is good luck and come back safely. Thank, thank, thanks. We will get Todoroki back. Now let's go. They all then go to rescue Todoroki, and just like in canon, they all go get disguises. But I'm not making up disguises for Rock, Minato, and Miyako, and you. Well, and I guess. So let's just go to the villain's point of view. Todoroki wakes up in the bar and sees a girl with blonde hair. Also, I'm just gonna say Davi is. We all pretty much know Davi is Toya, so I would imagine this is gonna be really awkward for him. At this point, we all figure out that Toya is Davi, but hey, but he's not mentioned here really much. Anyway, let's just get into. Actually, how much time do I have on this thing? Real quick, just figure a check. Okay, I'm actually doing pretty good time. Yeah. Okay. Now. Oh, wakes up and sees a girl with blonde hair who notices him waking up, waking up and yells, "Shigaraki, he's awake!" Shigaraki walks in saying, "Ah, you're awake. As you know, my name is Shigaraki, the leader of the League of Villains. What do you want with me?" Straight to the point, I see. Well, well, what I want is simple. We saw what you did during the sports festival, and I would like you to join us. What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about what happened during my fight with Midoriya, when I turned into that monster. Indeed, and I must say you would be an amazing villain with that power. What's so funny? You clearly didn't see the whole fight, because if you did, you would know that the shadows don't have any hold on me anymore. Really now? Yeah, and I bet my friends are coming to save me as we speak, which means I shouldn't just wait for them to rescue me, especially when if I can save myself. Todoroki says this as a card appears in front of him. What? How are you using your quirk so easily? Didn't you pay attention to Raka's fight with Bakugo? Because if you did, you would know that this isn't a quirk. Todoroki then headbutts the card, saying, "Coin, freeze them!" Coin then freezes them and breaks Todoroki's restraints. Just then, a knock at the door door, and there was a knock at the door, and someone saying, "Pizza." Then the wall is destroyed, with All Might saying, "Smash!" and Endeavor screaming, "Shoto!" Sorry, I couldn't resist having the Shoto scream. Todoroki just rolls his eyes and saying, rolls his eyes at Endeavor, saying, "Great, Endeavor, my hero, and bastard of father." Just then, a weird silver sludge engulfs the villains and Todoroki, teleporting them away, with All Might saying, "No!" God, I went under my breath for a second. No! Whatever. Sorry about that. And Endeavor saying, "Damn it!" Meanwhile, just like in canon, the rescue team went to the Nomu lab and All for One wrecked every pro on the spot. And teleported the villains and Todoroki to him. Deku, seeing this, looks at the others, who just nod as they all jump out, saying, "Todoroki!" Todoroki sees them and smiles, saying, "About time." All for One looks at them saying, "Oh, some uninvited guests. Quite interesting. Let's see how you handle these shadows." A swarm of shadows then comes out, surrounding the team, and Deku says to Mito, "So, what we do?" "Hmm? Why are you asking me? You're the leader here." But, but nothing. You're the leader. You're the leader. How we handle this is up to you. Consider this a test. Todoroki, Tor, okay. Todoroki, you protect Momo. Momo, Ida, Araka, you're with me. Miyako, Agus, you take care of the shadows on the right. Miyako, you. And Miyako, you take care. You take the left. Got it. Deku takes out his blade and runs with Araka using her curse claws, and Ida using his using it. And Ida starting up his new move, Recipro Afterburner, which is a Recipro burst but without using his engines, and his kick includes a wave of fire at the enemies. Mieneta is thinking, not terrible, kid. There's room for improvement, but not bad. Shigaraki is just watching this, being like, now's my chance. Shigaraki dashed at Momo, going to incinerate her, and just as Todoroki was about to burn him, All for One opens a portal, pulling the All League into the portal. Into the portal, with Shigaraki saying, "Master, wait!" The portal closes with the whole league escaping. Todoroki takes a deep breath and asks Momo if she was alright. She says yes, and then Todoroki gets stabbed by a shadow, and Momo's eyes widen, saying, "Todoroki, no!" Just then, All Might jumps in, saying, "All for One!" And Endeavor, thinking Todoroki's pretty dead at this point, saying, "You bastard!" They both strike All for One, pushing him back a bit, as he with All for One saying, the number 1 and 2 hero, teaming up to defeat the most vital being imaginable. How poetic. Damn you! Meanwhile, with Momo, she creates some medical supplies and tries to stop bleeding, saying, "Hey in there, Todoroki, you can't die here." Just then, a shadow attacks Momo, with Mieneta seeing this says, Damn it, Momo, get out of there! Orpheus!" Momo's thinking, "Leave? I can't just leave, but I can't save him. Does that mean you're gonna give up?" What? What? Who's there? Answer me. Are you, answer me. Are you going to give up? Wait, what? Oh, no, I actually meant that. Answer me. Do you give up? Are you going to let him die? No, never. Then take my power, and you can save him. Really? You would help me? Of course. Okay, then I'll accept your power. Well then, I am thou art I. To save that who is dear to you, you must call out my name. You must call out my name. So, what are you waiting for? Okay, let's do this, Johanna! A bright light emits from Miyato. No, wait, Miyato. A bright light emits from Momo, catching the attention of everyone, and then the next thing they see shocks them. They see Momo riding a motorcycle, By the way, she did not go through the whole costume change like Minako did. And for those of you who don't know Johanna, Johanna is Johanna. Oh, who don't know? Johanna is the persona of Miyako from Persona 5. I decided to give Momo Johanna because Momo and Miyako's persona, no, fuck, Makoto, persona of Makoto from Persona 5. I decided to give Momo Johanna because Makoto's personalities are very similar. So Johanna felt fitting for Momo overall. If you don't like it, then sorry, but if you know both characters, you would see that the similars between them. And plus, I did not want to just give Momo healing or persona or navigation because that would put her in the background and in terms of shadow combat, and it just feels wrong considering Momo's combat abilities. So Johanna, a tank and healer plus so Johanna, a tank and healer. Plus, I can do a lot of things with this, like a skill of nuke cannon or nuke blade or something considering Momo's quirk. And if anyone has any ideas for Momo's skills when combining her quirk with her persona, then I would love to hear it. So please comment down below. Please comment down below. About any ideas you guys might have. Also, in one of the parts, I hinted at another person, and I'm just going to say that they will come in later. I did not forget about them. Well, I kind of did. Not gonna lie, they kind of slipped my mind. But now that I remember them, I decided that they will come in that future arc. And eh, what, and and you know, oh no, okay. And you know what? That will be it. That's it. This is it for this part. I'm leaving off at a cliffhanger. Will Momo be able to save Todoroki with his new power, or will she fail and lose Todoroki to the shadows? Find out in the next part of What If Personas Were My Hero Academia. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.